Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the boat mystery on PlayFrame.
We're still mysteriously figuring out this boat.
Mysteriously.
Hey, there's some mystery to how we're doing this. We've got a magic watch that takes us back in time.
That's true. That's quite mysterious, actually, if you think about it.
But we had a question about the murder of this gentleman over
Right,
here,
that's
and
right.
you found a possible clue.
I did, yes. Between episodes, just so y'all wouldn't have to open the book while the pocket watch is open to flip directly to the relevant page. Oh, that's helpful, actually. That's good to know. So we were looking at the... trying to figure out the unknown attacker. And we still don't know, but we heard that line about the brother thing, so we decided to, like, in between episodes, go digging to see if there were any shared last names. And there are. There's two people with the last name of Peters.
Nathan and Samuel.
Yeah, we don't know which one is which, but later on, when we see which one happens to be accidentally killed by...
Lars in the rigging.
Right, Lars, then we can go ahead and guess at the other. So,
Yes.
we've got that little bit of information there. What's opened now? Because I assume something has to have opened, because we don't have
Hopefully
another
so.
body here, so...
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Really didn't expect we were going to be invoking Megan Thee Stallion in our Return of the Obra Dinn playthrough.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not a problem. By
At least
any
I'm
stretch
not
of the
singing
imagination.
Any of the other parts of the song.
It is strictly an improvement to the playthrough. It is just an unexpected one.
It's a really catchy song, so, easily gets stuck in my head.
All right, doesn't look like anything else is open down here yet. So maybe... Still really expecting that to be something. I know it will be.
I bet it's, what is it, Le Coeur de la Mer? The
what?
fancy necklace from Titanic. I bet that's where she dropped it.
Oh. Well, we found that at least. Solved
Yeah.
one mystery.
We found the heart of the sea. The big, shiny blue diamond.
Yes. Maybe back here there's another door open or something. Or we've not solved enough mysteries good.
Yeah.
And so we need to
maybe we need to solve
kind of
more
get back
mysteries
to work.
good.
We might have to. It's kind of looking like it a little bit.
Oh,
So,
boy.
yeah.
So we kind of have this lead with Lars and his killer. It's like a sort of pseudo lead, but we also have that missing body from the shot or the cannon blast.
And they have given us lots of disappearances to make guesses
Yeah.
at. Maybe that's something that they kind of mean for us to start doing here, given we've got a bunch of scenes to do with the Doom here. Maybe figuring out a little bit more information about some of these individuals and possibly these two identities.
Yeah, we've got some faces here.
So we got some scenes we can start looking through to see what we get. You, I think, got grabbed by the beast, actually.
Yes, we
I'm
saw this person in the rigging
pretty certain.
during someone's death scene.
This one, I believe.
Yeah,
You were...
up there.
Not
that one.
No, but
oh,
you were
hey,
climbing
but
up.
who are you?
that
Oh, that's
one.
Knife Man.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Don't worry, Knife Man, you'll live for hours yet.
Yes.
Okay, it wasn't in this one
Maybe
then.
it wasn't. I guess it could have been the next one. Maybe.
There is someone who's grabbed, though. Who is that?
What's the one who died in this scene?
Oh, that's Tattoos Mick
These
sawed
are
in half.
Right. Okay, so it was in hers. It was in Abigail's
It was in
scene.
Abigail's that we saw.
This guy is on deck just fighting... Who are you? You. Okay.
Oh.
So you came
Oh.
up here,
Yeah.
and we don't know what happened to you yet. You're
This
that one
is-
dead here. The exploded one. You are here on deck still, missing your hat, but here. You are just hanging on, and you're that one.
Mhm.
You.
Getting a gun.
You.
From- Wow.
Okay.
Wait, is that the captain?
Not the captain, but it is one of the
Oh, that's
one of
Martin.
the mates.
Right.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
Martin.
And there's you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
We're pretty sure the 3 people out in the air being tossed out of the boat, we're pretty sure we've got them getting onto the boat, and we've got them marked as unknown souls who drowned.
yes. Can we dive back into these scenes just by clicking on one of these? That'd be kind of nice. I feel like it said
really
that we could, and I've forgotten.
Yeah, I thought they said that too.
Or that maybe they just said that if you highlight the body and then pull out the book, it'll instantly go to their page.
To their page. That could be. Explosion dude.
Let's go back to Abigail's real fast, just to confirm what probably happened to the one guy who we do know is one of the disappeared individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You. There you are.
Yeah.
Grabbed by beast, probably. Yes, that's you. Okay.
Yep.
Let's, I guess, drown. That one's kind of a little hard to say.
Well, keep going down. Expired? Fell?
I wonder what fell. I wonder if fell overboard. Is that something we should write in for the others? But it's hard to say, right?
It's such a broad stab that we could get it wrong,
I mean,
right?
I fell overboard and then drowned. It kind of feels like both are true.
Mm-hmm. Crushed? But not really. Crushed by beast? We don't see him getting crushed. We just know the beast grabbed him.
Yeah, that's really hard to say. Okay, we're in Abigail's. Whose came next?
After Abigail?
Right after Abigail. Abigail's is the last one, isn't it?
Yeah, Abigail's kind of the last one for the squid attacks.
And then after that is, this is basically the end of the story as we are able to determine it in this book.
Right. Like, she gets knocked out here, a bunch of people die. We only know a few folks who live, and then they get killed by the captain, and then the captain dies.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call this.
Yeah, I don't know whether to call this crushed by beast or what, but that's more like the beast is involved, so drowning is probably not it.
Yeah.
Let's say that. And apparently we can identify them.
Yeah. So.
Apparently we can identify you too. Okay.
Their hand is on the wheel.
Yeah, there's, at least in that
drawing.
Rendering, yeah. So let's see. That's you. Don't know about these two.
This is a hard puzzle.
Yeah. There's you.
It was going so swimmingly until now.
That it was. Knew it was going to get difficult eventually. And maybe there's just simply a lot we're not going to be able to solve. And maybe the game's not actually asking for us to solve a lot of this right now, but just get what we can?
If it's not asking for a solution, though,
then I don't really. I don't know how we get to the next scene. It really seems like it is waiting for us to make some guesses about the missing persons. Let's see.
I wonder if we could identify anyone. Remember, we had, during this person's death, we had someone working in the kitchen.
Right. Okay. And that is...
And that's the person who later ends up with the women on the deck.
Right. So, and it looks like you're... Well, you may not be a cook, actually. It just... Like, you're grabbing stuff.
In the same moment, Martin is walking with a cabin boy on the other side.
I don't think it was a cabin boy. I think it's another member of the crew who's just a little bit shorter. But I do think this is...
But it looks like they're delivering food.
Does look like they're carrying food, yeah.
No, you're probably right. Cabin boy is probably too specific a name to put to that role.
And I don't think they are one of the faces.
I don't think so.
No, you're the one who's crushed by a loose cannon.
Oh.
So, okay.
So they're headed towards the eating area.
Looks like, yeah.
Got it.
These two.
We can eliminate the names on the manifest.
Wait, really?
That are in bed. The numbers that align with the people sleeping in bed are not any of the individuals we're currently looking for.
I guess that's true, yeah. Good point.
So 45 is this one.
So let's see.
It's probably not enough to make a full deduction from.
Probably not, but it's some useful information. And some people who we know are still here in some capacity, whether they're alive or dead.
Right.
They are here still. So that's probably not useful right now, but it's information that we'll probably want to refer back here, though.
Just make pull up a little thing on my phone and make a note of it. If you want to walk around, we can get the numbers for everyone who's sleeping here.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I might have to get you a little notebook.
Obra Dinn. I've got Notion. I can use that. Okay, so we are in whose death right now?
We are in the artist's death currently.
The artist's death.
Yeah.
In the artist's death.
All right, there's a 45 here. A 56 here.
56.
X.
X?
Yeah. None of these are occupied.
Not a number.
It's not, but there are definitely some unknown. There's a 43 also, and a 44.
43 and 44.
Yes. And I believe that's all of them at the moment.
Those are all asleep. Cool.
And this, or dead, possibly also are dead, but I'm going to assume asleep. Because I doubt they would keep them in the hammocks.
That you don't keep dead bodies in hammocks over your guns.
Yeah, probably not. I counted this one too, right? Yeah, that was X. Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't trust that this person's a cook. This person could just be coming to get a little plate of food.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. How would we know enough to identify?
Two gentlemen sitting and eating.
Yeah.
In the other area.
Wish it was easier to hop between scenes sometimes, but I guess that could make it too easy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still a little curious and mystified by this
missing person?
Yes. I don't think we're going to get any more information than we had before.
I'm still guessing they went overboard.
It's very possible.
In the moment before this, they were behind, shot by cannon.
Yeah.
With the top hat. They were behind them, but
now
so I guess the force of that might have propelled them out of the ship, out that window.
It's possible.
I know you keep walking around like that when you're looking at this individual.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to see inside to see if someone went in there, or?
No, I'm trying to kind of get a view of just the space and just around the, just to see if anything catches my eye as a detail in this mix.
See how the shotgun, or how the cannon blast is disrupting the wooden frame of the window?
Yeah.
It's entirely possible he went out that.
It is possible. And it seems like the only explanation I can think of at the moment.
It's the only place that we haven't been able to look for a body.
Yeah.
His body is not in here.
Yep.
And it was a minute ago. So he probably went overboard.
Okay.
I mean, I think.
I don't know how we'd have the information we need to guess at these identities here, though. Where did we didn't figure out where we saw these people. This one, these were all we think drowned by a terrible beast.
Right. We think those were the two who were in the lifeboat.
Correct. As was this one.
As was that one.
This one we've seen in one scene, and I don't remember where. And I don't think we knew what happened to them. They were just around.
I don't recognize them at all.
This one I don't remember. No, wait, I've seen this one. They were on the deck, I think, during the fighting. But yeah, who knows what happened to him though?
I'm also really confused by how we can identify those two whose names are unblurred. Names whose faces are unblurred.
I guess this is a way we can very quickly scan to see okay, individuals, are they in this scene or not? And if they are in the scene, then good, we can
but some
try
of these
to
folks
find
I
them.
just don't recognize.
All right, so that's one of the people who unknown, and they are in the men on deck scene, and they're on deck fighting.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what to assume, about anyone who is still on deck fighting.
Yeah, what does it tell you that they were on deck fighting? What does that matter?
Given that that's the last snapshot we have, if they're missing from that point, then they must, I assume, have been killed by the beast if we can't find them.
I would like to be able to assume that, but we don't know if they went over the side or if they got in a different boat. Oh.
Yeah, that's something.
That's a knife.
Oh, that's a new detail. All right, so fine. Okay, so they weren't just waiting for us to figure something out. Good. We got new details and something we can figure out here. Okay. A blood trail that led in here, and we can open it.
Oh.
Nice. All right.
We can open doors now.
Yeah, or specific ones anyway. All right. And
still, I didn't think that was a mechanic we had.
Same, yeah. So
so this looks like a passenger's quarters kind of thing.
Here we can find out exactly what it was. Heck. Map of boat, deck plans. We are on the gun deck in the midshipman quarters.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
So are you the midshipman?
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best.
Aye.
To pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Okay. Some names there.
Yes.
And I don't know where we are, but let's see here. We've got you.
Who sounds like some kind of Gaelic ancestry from the accent.
Knife guy.
Man. Beanie.
Yeah.
Hat man. Whoa.
All right, there's a dead body back there.
What?
Several dead bodies here.
My goodness.
So yeah, something.
What happened?
Some big thing happened back here.
And this is all before.
Just before, from the looks of it.
The squid.
Yes, this looks like from before Squid Times. Earlier chapter. And
Not that much earlier, because a few minutes later they're having, must be much earlier, because a few minutes later when we're in the next death scene after this, people are just chilling in this area and eating food.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is from earlier chapter.
Might this have been the murder that's been referenced?
Escape.
Because there's a murderer who gets hung up and shot, hey? That's
There
what
is,
that artist's
yeah.
rendering is from.
Right.
Or maybe this is the escape, like the murderer is trying to escape?
I don't know how they died from wounds, but oh, you're cut. Okay. So
Stabbed.
probably knifed. Probably.
Tell Pete's mom I tried to pull him in. Is
Tried to pull him back to save him.
right. Is Pete maybe the guy who died in the rigging?
Maybe.
I can't remember the...
Uh,
it was Samuel and Nathan, so no. It's not the rigging guy.
3 others present. Let's poke around here.
1.
So, there's probably
you wanna
multiple
say
things that could
that
mean
they're
cut,
stabbed?
so that,
There's a knife outside the door. There was when we started this.
Which I don't know if that's enough to
that's fair.
work with.
And that dude's got a club. He's clearly clubbed someone. Stove his head in.
Probably. And that's the guy who fights the captain later.
Yeah, that's Knife Man. Or Hat Man.
It'll be useful to get some more of their names later. That'll
I know.
help some. There's you, knife guy from the end. Okay.
We also know that none of these people are Brennan, or that none of the person dying isn't Brennan, because that whole Brennan get the med kit.
Yeah. So Brennan's probably one of the people in the scene, probably, but
potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy running down the steps.
Yeah, that's...
Could we check and see... Well, it's not important right now, but later I want to see what Brennan's role is on the ship.
Yeah, I'd like that too. Okay, let's see where we're headed next. Your story. Okay.
Alrighty.
What's going on here?
You're so small. Oh, I think you'll have to open the door again.
All right. All right. What is your story?
What happened to you?
What's all this, you damn fool?
Whoa.
All right, so there's a whole... All right, so this gun that probably killed him, and this person came down and broke it up and killed him with the club. Okay, so...
So our guy on the floor was shot by someone else who was clubbed. This person's running down to check on...
All right, and this person, yes, was knifed. Okay.
Knifed, yes. Stabbed by a knife.
I think knifed is just the... Knifed is the word, yeah. That they use by unknown attackers still for the moment.
It most likely, given where the blood is from and to, was one of these two.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's one of these two here.
The person holding the gun or the person who's clearly been shot.
And this person's breaking it up.
And the person breaking it up is Hat Dude.
Yeah.
So we know he'll stay alive through everything.
Right.
To the very end, where he gets done in by the captain. And that's the guy who calls for Brennan, who's got a Scottish accent. I think Scottish?
I'm not sure.
Some kind of accent that might help us identify him.
Okay. Part 5 here. 3 others present. Died by... Clubbed by...
Hat guy.
Hat guy, so yeah, unknown.
And then we've got another...
Right, and we're probably just going to have to go with that because that's... It's going to be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Want to do a circle.
Here we go.
Don't want to go straight there. Gotta take the scenic route.
Yes. All right.
Yuck.
King off. Captain Campbell first.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east.
Mutiny.
Treasure fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Fresh bastard.
Sounds young.
All right. So the knifing happened there by probably this one. Or one could be either one of these two for sure. We're not 100% certain.
Yeah. One of those two is the guy who later follows Knifed Man, right?
No, that's this guy.
Oh, that's this guy.
Yeah, that's one
that's
of these.
Hat Man.
Here's
And-
Hat Man up here coming down to deal with the mutiny
And
thing.
there's
Here's the guy who
calls,
checks on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure who.
Right.
Yeah.
That's clubbed and that's shot.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see. And it was with. All right, this is another. Wait. You're the one who has that hat in that scene, and you've got the. They're both ones with different hats, which hats don't always necessarily denote importance, but it makes them seem a little bit more important in the.
It does. One of them's trying to mutiny. The other one catches him. And a fight ensues, but we don't know who's mutinying.
I'm guessing it was the two of them talking to each other, but I'm not 100% certain on that. And then
No.
one of them got violent at trying to stop the person running and yelling mutiny.
The
And
third person. Okay, yeah.
let's see, shot, gun, unknown attacker. But I'm wondering where they're running from though, because I
Yeah.
think the start of the
Of this
mutiny
whole
yelling
thing.
happened further back here,
Right.
and then there was the chase, knife stabbing,
Knife stab.
or more probably multiple probably earlier knife back here, more stabbing here.
The struggle got more intense.
Yes, and
And then this person crawls to hide in here
yes,
with the help
And
of,
that
guy.
one there.
well, the hat dude settles this whole confrontation by,
Yes. Okay.
because they don't know what just happened. They don't know that this struggle here is over a mutiny.
Yeah. Well, they might. That's this person here doing the shooting could be a person who has heard mutiny and is intervening. It could well be these were the two people discussing mutiny. This guy, upon hearing the mutiny cry out, got instantly violent, and this guy was wait, hold up, is not cool with that response, and then it just sort of escalated from there. Or it could be that there's another person who was discussing mutiny details back here who we'll find out about later.
We
'Cause
just don't know.
I don't know who else is dead in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing it's back. I guess not. Someone topside, maybe. Yes.
Oh, Pete. He was trying to pull him back in. What on earth?
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, there was a fight up here, and
This person is dead and being thrown over the side. It
looks like.
What on earth?
All right, so there's.
Dude.
This is definitely a latter part of a longer story with more things going on here. Let's see.
There is so much violence on this 3-hour tour.
Okay.
Let them go!
Let's see.
Oh,
All right, interesting. Well, there's a lot going on in this scene.
there sure is.
I don't even know how all of it ties, how the mutiny stuff going on downstairs Like,
is going to tie into
or if,
this.
like, if these are
or
kind of two unrelated bits of violence that happen simultaneously.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, this guy...
Is getting shot.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah.
So this is... Wait, but this guy...
I thought we saw
This
him
all
later.
happens after... I think this all happens after
Check
the
the
squid.
state of the mast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is after the squid.
Okay.
Okay, so good. That helps. That means that some of the missing persons don't have to have died, and we don't have to totally guess at what happened. We can... The book just wasn't showing us another chapter that was there in the moment. All right.
Okay. This is so... My brain.
It is a lot, yeah.
Ah!
All right.
It's a lot and I love it.
Me too, yeah. Okay. Lots of others present. Don't know who it is. Shot. Gun. Don't know by whom.
Just to double check.
But it appears
Shot
to be...
by gun or speared?
No, that's a gun.
No, that's the gun.
And
That's
by
a
one of
musket.
the...
By
it
one
seems
of
by one of
the
the women on the
women.
boat. There's some others down there.
There's another woman down there with her. I'm pretty sure.
There's you. I don't know if the other one's a woman or not. It's hard to tell. Yeah, well, it's hard to tell.
Oh, it is hard to tell.
That's you. Who are you?
Not a woman.
Doesn't seem so, no. I already have another body up here. That was you. Okay.
I think he was one of the
I
people
do
who was
think-
fighting on deck.
Might have
Oh.
been. That's another maybe woman on the boat?
Yep.
Don't know if I can
That is
zero in on
another
him,
person, but
there.
yes.
Yes, okay.
The smaller of the two women from during the attack.
Might have been.
It was.
All right, there's these two.
Sorry, I'm remembering, not guessing.
This appears to be the captain.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
Knife guy.
Knife guy, seems like. Yep.
He's very acrobatic.
Seems like, yeah. Likes to climb around a lot. Meanwhile, down here, can we get an earlier look at what was happening in this scene?
I bet we can.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, this guy...
Is that Martin?
I don't believe it's Martin. No, it's a different guy, I think.
Okay, right. We have already looked at... Yeah.
Already
Sorry.
a blood trail here, so there's already, like...
He's already
some
stabbed
violence.
him a little.
And was being... this is the other guy who eventually shoots him, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, and gets clubbed by Hat Guy.
Yes.
So yeah, they were talking mutiny, got overheard by this younger person who got knifed, crawled into the person's room and...
Yeah, unless we find another person who is back here for whatever reason, then yeah, these two are the ones discussing the mutiny thing.
I mean, just their presence there.
Seems likely. Like, it just... Because I don't know how long this chase went. The first stabbing happened even further back here, so... Like, unless there's another person who is involved who is, like, back here in the mist, and this person just sort of saw them running by and then intervened.
Seems unlikely, but I will grant you that it's possible.
Yeah. I'm guessing that those were the two discussing it as well. But,
Being super pedantic about the details isn't totally fun, but it seems very necessary.
yeah, like, I just not wanted to, like, to
know
guess
what you're
anything for
assuming
sure.
and know what
yeah.
you're not assuming.
Right. But okay, that's, I think, all we can glean from this for the moment. You're next. What did happen here?
I guess what we can glean from this is some people who are still alive that were in the boat fighting squid thing.
Yes.
So that's
That'll
our
help
most
us.
helpful
Yeah.
thing so far.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch!
All right. It's hard to tell who's speaking about what in a lot of that.
Hard to tell who is Paul
Yeah.
specifically. I'm guessing him.
Probably Paul. Probably. This is you, and you're shot soon after by her.
But he stabs this person.
Yes. This person starts crawling back up. These two start panicking still in the boat. Captain's coming up here, is about to start to try to break it up.
Has probably fired a shot in the air.
Might have already, yeah.
Just the way his arm is raised.
Or was just about to, and then saw what was going on and then started aiming it at people.
Right. Got two folks running upstairs.
Yep.
And I bet we can see a little bit more about how the mutiny stuff starts downstairs.
We can, assuming we get a nice glimpse. Hey! Meh.
We'll get there.
We will. All right. So, you were sworded.
Quite
Killed sword.
the sordid affair.
Here we go. By unknown attacker for the moment.
Yes.
Lots of others present. Let's see about it. All right.
There's another body to chain backwards from? Wow.
Seems like. Whoa, okay, so yeah.
Okay. So they're in here talking about mutiny.
There's a body here, and they are talking about mutiny, yeah.
And where's our dude who overhears them?
Right there. There we go.
Spying.
Gotcha.
And there's blood spatter already on the ground.
Quite so, yeah.
So he may not have gotten stabbed at this moment. It may have only been one stab to kill him.
I think you may be right. Like, this was a killing they already did for one reason or another.
And it looks like he did it. The guy without a hat on.
Possibly, or he's just the one who's like upset, panicking about kind of the situation. I'm guessing they both were involved. Well, who knows? We'll probably find out very soon. But he's definitely the one who's way more upset about it, and probably less thrilled with another one immediately following.
I mean, obviously less thrilled with another one immediately following. He's the one who stops, like, he kills someone to try and stop it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're not like filling in a whole lot of gaps, like actual text in the book here, but we're getting at the story generally, which is helpful.
And most likely this gentleman here who's getting stabbed is Paul.
Probably, yes. That's my guess.
She wouldn't have anyone else to be talking to say look out, because everyone else is already in the boat.
Paul, look at, like, last one, move quick. And I think X, the X signifies the dying person speaking. So yeah. You'll not take the last boat. Paul, look at, I think that's got to be Paul. I think
we can name him.
It's
probably
pretty likely that's Paul. So
which Paul? There's one, Paul Moss.
Oh yeah, Paul Moss there, but let's see if there's any others, because that's a good point. I don't see another Paul, thank goodness. Okay.
Just the one Paul.
Boom. Paul Moss killed by unknown attacker. All right.
We know it's one of the ladies, and we know it's not the captain's wife. But that's all we know so far.
Oh,
wait, no, I'm sorry.
It's one of the ladies who kills this guy.
Who kills Paul's killer.
Yeah, this guy we still do not know yet.
Yep.
It may not for a while, but we'll see. But I'm guessing the next body we're going to find out about is down here.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on down here? Okay. And we give chase.
Mm-hmm. Where are you even going?
You need me to watch you the whole time. Goofball Smoke.
Smoke doesn't want to go unless it has an audience.
So dramatic. Okay.
His arm is missing.
Correct.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
My curse like that does not live for nothing.
How did he stop it?
Indeed. Okay.
So that person had an accent that I can't identify, but verdammt is a swear in some language, I think.
And I'm guessing
He got torn apart by the beast.
right. He did, yes.
Which is apparently a squid. So I was not wrong
Well, there you go. Squid.
with my squactopus concept. And this person's coming up from downstairs. Okay.
Yeah, is this the person who's about to listen in on them?
Who's coming towards the room then? I thought I saw another person.
Is this person walking up who...
Turn to the left. There, coming out of the room.
This is the guy... Well, that might be the person who listens in. Might be the person who comes in after them, like, takes care of the person who was listening in and was then knifed after. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Okay. So this is them. Okay.
Oh, and they're in the officer's mess.
Let's see.
Torn apart by beast?
There's like expired, which is very vague.
No,
there's
a torn apart by beast.
Yeah, the fact that it's like delayed so that he doesn't die till later. Makes me wonder if there's like an alternative, but it's
blood loss isn't in here.
Yeah. So like, I think you're right. I believe you're right.
And if we go back, we will probably be able to track that individual through the fight with the beast and see where they get
Most
grabbed.
likely. Where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
So the Frenchman's probably torn apart McTattoosman.
That's kind of my guess, yeah. Like, since that's the only one that was like explicitly torn apart in that scene, that's probably our cue.
Yeah.
So he's one of the French folk then. All right. And who else is present here? Let's see. There's apparently enough to identify this one. So they say. Darned if I know how, though. All right. Lots more information we've got now.
Okay, so what prompts them to start talking mutiny is probably this beast nonsense.
Yeah. Just whatever the not trusting the captain, whatever the captain nonsense the captain is saying now.
Yeah.
And and some sort of curse.
And the folks who have jumped into the lifeboat are trying to take the last one to get away from the ship because they don't trust that the beast won't come back, most likely.
This, I'm guessing, is Captain... Yes.
Yeah.
Captain walking upstairs, about to contend with that whole mess. This, I think, is the one who's about to listen in.
Yeah. They look young.
They do. And
that looks like the person who...
Yeah, who goes to
help the person who gets stabbed, right? Listen, like the eavesdropper gets stabbed, and that's the one who runs back to help him?
Yes. I believe that is the case.
So, they're coming out of a room. We may be able to identify them through the room they are leaving.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. All right. Yes. Good thought.
So what room is that?
What room?
I think it's the steward's room?
First mate?
First mate?
The first mate we've already identified, though, I think. That's troubling.
We have. I guess we can't identify him by the room he's coming out of.
That was a good thought, though. I was kind of hoping.
Boo.
It's always possible we've got the first mate labeled wrong. Hopefully not. Well, or actually, maybe we had that confirmed. We might have had that confirmed, actually, because I'm guessing the names we've correctly identified are the ones who are,
sometimes the ones that are typed in instead of written.
Yeah. And That one is typed
we
in.
do have
so we're
confirmed.
correct. So
we know
yeah.
that's not.
So this is just somebody else. Could be
Yes.
one of the other, like a second or fourth or third, maybe. But no, it's not
while we're
Martin.
here-
It's one of these others. Huh.
While we're here, I'd love to check and see. Brennan? Oh, there's only one Irishman, it looks like. Sorry.
There's another Irishman.
Okay.
Brennan, you said.
Yeah, he called for Brennan to bring the surgery kit.
Right. Let's see. Brennan.
Is just a seaman. All right.
Where are you seeing the name?
all
Oh,
the way
the
down.
last. Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking for first name. Yes. Okay.
I was, oh, and there's Peters. Nope, we've already dealt with that. Sorry. There's Peter Milroy, which is probably the Pete who our young dead eavesdropper couldn't save.
Right.
They went overboard, it sounds like.
Does sound like, yeah.
Oof. Okay.
This will be tough, but hopefully, like, in going through all of the scenes, we get all the obvious bits and, like, as we start kind of, like,
Then
getting little individual pieces here and there, the rest start getting at least a little bit easier to narrow down than they are right now. Okay. So that's basically it for this scene. Let's head out and find what our next scene is.
And now we know we've got to look for tiny little details.
All
Like
right.
additional knives.
4 survivors of this whole situation, which I guess leads to the 4 who are left in what I think is the final chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing these escaped, but we don't know what happened at the end of this quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the chapter's called Escape, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's successful.
Right.
I don't know for a lot of these, honestly.
Yeah, we may not know yet.
We may just not know yet, but there are 4 who disappear at this point.
Those are the 4 people who have feet on the lifeboat right now.
I think you're right, yeah.
Because it's the 2 ladies and then 2 gentlemen.
Yeah, we will temporarily... So I guess there's no harm in marking down temporarily what we think happened until we get evidence of otherwise, right?
But all we know about them is that they got in a boat.
Yeah, so I guess we shouldn't say they escaped. We can just kind of assume we think that these are the 4 who got away in the boat. But we don't know.
I mean, it would be easy enough to go back and confirm that they were in the boat. We just don't know what the fate of the people who got in that boat
Yeah,
was.
like did the boat actually get away, or were they just they've drawn back in? Wait a minute.
Right. Oh boy.
This
That's
is
a lot
new.
of blood.
It's a new floor.
And the captain came up from down here saying he'd run the squid off, so whatever he did, please don't be a human sacrifice.
Let's see.
Or something like that.
This could be, this can't have been that long after the squid attack, given...
That our bleeding out friend has just...
Yeah.
I don't know. Our pools of blood don't seem to be super fixed in time.
That's true, and we're like in present day now, we're not in a memory, so...
Right.
This might just be a cue, or a clue for looking around. Let's just get the...
Who?
Huh.
We can go back in time to the death of the cow that's hung on the wall?
I guess so.
I really hope that's just, like, completely unrelated to everything else.
That would be pretty funny. Let's get the lay of the land first, and then see what that's about, I guess. I guess this is where they were keeping some livestock, so... But you did mention a sacrifice. Doesn't necessarily have to have been a human one.
True.
That's just the tone the game has had, so we kind of assumed.
I've also been worried about his wife and what killed her.
There's that. Well,
And the kind of idea that, like...
his wife was hit by the...
Oh, right. We
Yeah.
know what killed her. Blarg.
All right. Let's see about it, I guess.
into the cartridge. Same wrap and seat the last right.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
I bet that's Hat Guy who did the clubbing.
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Mind your shoes now.
All right.
Yuck. Charlie must be that person.
Yes, I believe so.
Is that young eavesdropper?
I don't think so. The clothing looks a little bit different.
Okay.
Though this might be young eavesdropper.
Ah.
Can't remember.
I don't think that was...
Yeah, it doesn't look quite right. Is this guy who's new?
Probably a cook, given that apron?
That
But maybe not.
guy is familiar, but I don't remember from where. There's a lot to keep track of.
The accent on the one sounded similar to the accent on the person who helped our eavesdropper, but that's maybe not important. Chicken!
Oh, hello, chicken.
Chicken got free!
Where's the
Chicken got
tiger?
free! Maybe it's a tiger chicken.
There's some others. See about them in a minute.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
I don't know how... We may be at a very different chapter point in time now. Things seem a little bit more calm in the...
But that might be
we're
what
way back.
But that might be what we need. We might get more people saying names and
Yes.
like, talking and giving detail and
Yeah,
stuff.
that might help a lot. All right, part 3 of chapter 2. Really didn't think we were going to be finding out about livestock,
Yeah, I did not.
but good. Never been on a farm. So yeah, Charlie's the one throwing up. That's great and useful info.
And this take him to the carpenters, get him up and see to his last rites. That's another dead human. That's not a cow. You don't give last rites to a cow.
I assume so, probably.
So
Yeah,
there's another body
Yeah, there's
somewhere.
definitely another body here. All right, let's mark Charlie, because that's so rare we get
An actual
something.
name.
Yeah. You are
Charlie.
Charlie. How many Charles? There's a Charles Minor, bosun's mate, which may be Charlie, but let's keep looking. There's another Charles.
Charlie.
Darn it.
Charlie.
Drat.
Why?
They better just be 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we thought. I hoped. Alas.
Alas,
that's fine.
alack.
All right. Let's...
One of them was like somebody's mate, right? One of the Charlies was the first Charlie was somebody's mate. In
the bosun's mate.
Bosun's mate? Okay.
Yeah. Who else we got in this scene here? Because there's some others. There's you back. You have a monkey. Goodness.
Monkey?
Didn't know there was a monkey in the equation.
My goodness.
All
Where's the monkey? We need to find the monkey. We need to
right.
save the
Here's
monkey.
the person who's probably passed.
Yeah, they're
from
headed to the
something.
carpenters.
The chapter's called Bitter Cold, so I'm guessing there's sort of just the elements are kind of a problem now.
Well, take a look at the person who has passed. Okay.
Unfamiliar.
I thought they might be the person who was being executed, but no.
Lots of new faces, which makes sense. We're pretty far back. I don't see any other individuals,
Yep. So
but
it's
I'm
probably...
guessing the body is here. Yep. Okay. Let's see.
How did you meet your end?
All right. Last one for today. Let's see about it. So what happened this early on that things were going, like before things were going super terrible and just only a little terrible?
This is at least the second dead person on the boat, maybe more.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be surprised if chapter 1 doesn't have a death.
some lung disease, not consumption.
Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
All right.
That's a doctor.
That is a doctor.
We can name that.
That'll help. You're... Right.
Oops.
That
Which
one
one was
there.
that? Doesn't want to stick on it.
It's that one. You.
Okay.
Uh,
We do know how they died,
Yeah.
but we'll wait for it to...
this...
That's Martin.
I think you're right, yeah. Don't know who that is yet.
Awfully casual.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gotta be the doctor.
Yeah. Are you pretty well locked in this room? Or?
Oh no, I can
no.
move. Who are you?
Look familiar.
Unfamiliar?
Oh. That's clearly someone that person cares about.
Looks like, yeah. All right, so another scene where a lot of deaths are kind of happening back to back. Well, the cow was one, I guess. Okay.
Why were they taking him up the stairs?
I'm guessing to do the last rites and then overboard. Okay. Died by...
Illness.
illness. Succumbed to a tragic illness. There we go.
And the same is true of body bag there.
I think
Which
that's right.
would
That is what
be-
they said, isn't it?
Oof.
Hang on. Let's see. Same as the other fellow, some lung disease. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one's almost certainly also the one dead by
Yeah.
illness. Let's see about doctors.
There is one surgeon. His name is Henry E. something, I think.
This unknown soul.
Evans. Henry
surgeon.
Evans.
There's also surgeon's mate.
There's also a surgeon's mate. We might
which-
not be able to do what I wanted with this.
I was really hoping, but it's one of these two. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Probably. Assuming
Kinda
there's
like
not.
The other person being a Charlie.
Yeah, and the
One
two
of the two.
Peterses.
And we
Yeah.
also identified Lars by the words of his killer. And maybe he's not
True.
really a Dane,
Maybe not. But
but we'll know more when we get enough completed fates to...
yes. All right.
They both seem pretty
Uh,
shook.
There's you. Here's you. You are this guy. We'll be finding out about you soon. And
These two
these two we've not
We're
encountered
here.
very often, but yeah, they were here.
for the cow being...
And
Butchered.
yeah, the cow butchering's happening over there.
Or at least will be soon.
Yeah. Ah, what the heck? Let's do one more.
Yes. I mean...
All right.
I don't know how I'm going to wait until next week for more of this.
That will be a challenge. Here we are.
Oh, Russian.
Sayed? Sayed Ruto.
Sayed. Good. We'll know who that is then.
All right.
Sayed is 54.
Sayed's 54. Or at least he's in 54's hammock, which is...
So we can test our numbers theory.
And we have X over here. Or at least sitting in X.
We've got some folks.
Just chilling and hanging
Food
out.
Place.
Lots more just parked and sleeping.
Yep. Not too much going on here except for this one person being ill.
Yeah.
Whose room was the second illness victim laying in?
That's a good question. I don't remember. We'll have to check
We'll
on that,
check
when we go back.
yeah.
Okay. Part 1. So this is the beginning of this chapter, so there won't be another death happening alongside or before, I don't think. Because then part 2 was the second.
Yeah.
Illness.
And their name is Saeed.
Sid. Yeah.
Saeed.
So unless that's short for something,
Oh,
oh boy.
dear. All right.
Could be.
We've
It's
got
possible
2 Russian friends.
that, like, there's some unknowns here. There could be some people who were brought on board for whatever reason, because there's a few people, and I'm guessing this is one of the people brought on board.
The unknowns.
Yeah, one of the 4. It looks like. Yep, 4. Nope, 5. There's an unknown officer. There's 5 unknown people on the boat who did not depart originally.
I don't like that.
Me neither. Every time we think we got something, they thwart us.
Right.
22 others present. Gracious. I guess a lot of them are sleeping.
Yeah.
But can we just identify them by look, though?
And I thought they didn't count sleeping folks.
I thought that too, or I guessed that randomly, but it's not like I can identify them. But is there, like...
Man, that'd be so nice if we could just walk around and be like, yep, your number this, your number that. Oh, wait.
Here's one right here.
Let's see what number hammock
That's
he is in.
51. And I think this is the person who dies next. Yeah. That is the person who dies next.
Well,
he's in 51, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's 51 on the manifest?
Let's find out who 51 was. I'm going to guess that it's
Renfred.
Renfred. Yes. I'm going to guess that.
I think you're correct. I think we can say Renfred was, and I think you might be able to do it from here. Just go down to his field and enter the... Maybe not.
Well, I could, if I knew where he was in the photo, then I could, I think that's him. But just to be 100% sure, I'm going to do it the other way.
Do it the other way. For sure.
51. I figure they wouldn't have the numbered hammocks thing be here if we weren't supposed to use it like this. So.
Yeah, that's kind of my assumption.
All right.
But if we get it wrong, we'll eventually figure that out.
That is true. All right. Go us.
Yay.
You are, who knows?
Sitting in hammock X.
Right. Which makes me think is one of the unknowns.
Yeah. What is the X? 54. So let's check and see who 54 is and see if that makes sense for this person.
Yeah, for that name especially, like, does Syed make sense, like, as matching the name
or a nickname
that is 54, or does it? Oh,
Solomon Syed.
It's Syed. Okay, I just wasn't looking for last names. I keep on just guessing names wrong. Okay. All right, you.
The way it was said, that one did sound like a first name to
Didn't
me.
it? Yeah.
Just, it sounded more personal.
Yeah.
But.
All right.
I think that's 3. Yes!
3 more fates correct. Hooray!
Solomon Syed.
Got you.
We got Renfred.
Got you. Who was the third one we got right? Ah, the artist, of course.
The artist.
That one was a gimme.
That means we can check through for any that we thought were complete. Any of them that we thought we had right and we've completed but didn't just get resolved.
Yeah.
We know weren't actually right. So that one's not completed.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure there are other ones that are completed. I think
it's just worth checking.
Yeah, it's worth looking at. I'm just because it would be so nice if we had made some guesses here and it just turned out nope.
That one.
Unknown attacker though.
Heck.
Unknown soul. The doom. So chapter 7 was when the beast showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Got that right. Unknown soul, though, we're pretty sure this is a Frenchman.
Oh, yeah.
Unknown soul blasted by explosion. Unknown soul, no idea. Unknown soul. Unknown soul. Got the artist right. Unknown attacker. There's one of the Peters. One of the Peters is, we don't know which.
I guess when we have two more we know, we can guess at a Peters.
Yeah.
And then guess at another Peters.
Yeah, I'm hoping context might help. We might get some other clue that helps to narrow it down.
Right.
Assuming it's not just people who are sleeping who we can check on here, though. I will assume that it's only people who we can, like, check faces.
Yeah.
So let's see who else.
Let's make sure none of these sleeping folks have their faces shown.
Let's see. Firing squad 1, random guy. Another random guy who lasts till near the darn end.
Yeah. And again, we can do some elimination of individuals by saying, okay, well, there are people in these beds, so
yeah, we can.
It's probably not any of these.
We will probably make use, especially once we've narrowed it down a good bit, we can start using some numbers to narrow it down further.
That person whose arm was hanging out of the hammock, it almost looked like you could. There's a tattoo.
Oh boy. We will use that later. So
yes, we will.
This is worth noting. 37 has a tattoo of the like just the woman. It seems like.
Yes, I will make a note of it. Whose death are we in right now?
We are in Sayed's.
Sayed's death.
Which is to say, part 1 of chapter 2 near the beginning. Solomon Sayed. Anyone else around here?
I'm sorry. What was the number on the bunk? On the hammock?
Of the
arm silhouette
tattoo.
Dude?
37. Yeah, I'm guessing they have to be counting a lot of the sleeping people present, because even if we can't identify them, I guess we can identify them by their number. So, if we have to later.
Right. Perfect.
All right. We've done some work. Two deaths on this. No, 3 deaths, including the cow.
We found them all.
And we found them all.
Including the cow, was it really?
I think so. I mean, I think it technically counted.
It's amusing to me.
Yeah, a large cow was slaughtered for its meat. Yep.
Location of the corpse.
And then in the next chapter,
we're coming
there
up
is
on
a murder. Assuming we're heading.
I mean, no, we're not heading linearly through things, but
right around here. Okay, this is when the murder was, and then later, is Bitter Cold, and it's not till who knows when other stuff happens.
This isn't showing all of the X's at the same time. It's showing this X for this time.
Right, you are.
We would have to go to the start of another chapter to see.
So I'm curious. We're not going to start it yet. I just want to know. All right, that's probably where we're headed next then. Okay, then.
Well, then.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and call it for today, though. Thank you all for watching. We will be back next week with some more of this. Do take care. We'll see you then for more mysteries. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.